Have you ever had a that you had?
I'm a just island boy.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of What Time Is It Anyways? I am your host, the great Alibaba, and today we have another episode for you guys. Just like every Monday, brother, we're out here getting after it, grinding away at the old grindstone, pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps and getting the heck after it. Trying really hard to not curse in the first 10 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to be a VIP member, you can share. Share it with someone who shouldn't listen to it or watch it, like your religious aunt or your racist uncle or, I don't know, your 8-year-old brother. Any of them will work, and either of them will get you in the VIP club.
Island boy.
Let's see. What else? Do I have any housekeeping? My fingers are still fucked up. Ah, dang it, I did it. Oh, I did it. I'm going to bleep that. Probably not. So, my fingers are still messed up, but my broken fingers healing well. My burned fingers hurt terribly bad. Let's see. I'm seeing Tyler, the Creator, this Wednesday in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I got nosebleed seats. Because I'm going to also see him in Raleigh in May, June, July, I do believe. I have forgotten. But that is VIP. I got the sticky VIP package, even though I hate being sticky. So,
Have you ever had a dream that...
Master!
I'm a just island boy.
Let's see. Dude, I went and ran, actually, yesterday. What's the day, Monday? Yesterday, I went and ran. It was hard. Dude. My cardio didn't give up. My body gave up. My legs got tired. It's amazing how fast you deteriorate when you don't keep up with your workouts. And then I lifted weights today. Also hard. I went 5 pounds lighter for my guided kettlebell workout. I went to 20 pounds instead of 25, and it was smart. I went to snap, and I can't snap. My fingers are actually getting better. I've been putting Aquaphor on them. Even though Aquaphor doesn't, the name doesn't seem like something you put on burns. Seems like, I don't know, some water gear. I don't know. Do I look okay? All right, cute. Trying to think if there's more house cleaning. I don't think there is. I do not think there is. Almost threw up at the gym, which I don't do. I'm not one of those guys who I get so exhausted I throw up. I'm usually pretty good at holding it down, but today was almost a day. And I think I can feel my cholesterol coming down. I think I can feel my LDL lowering, and I think I'm doing better. I think Raynaud's is... I don't know this. For sure. I think for me, it is an underlying condition of something else, and I'm trying to figure that out. I really should go see a doctor, but your boy does not have doctor money. Why are those crooked? Your boy does not have doctor money. My posters are crooked, and they should not be. So I've been trying to figure it out. So I've been treating my body as though I have high cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, the LDL, not the good one. What's the good one? HDL? LDL. I think so. I've been treating my body as though I have high bad cholesterol, and that seems to actually be working a little bit. And the only thing I did was I stopped cooking my eggs in butter. I have 3 eggs every single day of my life and a banana and coffee. I'm going to have that after this because I haven't eaten yet. I went to the gym and I had protein and I showered. Actually, I took a power nap. Brother. I went right down. I ate edibles last night and I didn't sleep good. So, combo, I was sleepy today. Took a nap, baby. What's up? Let's see. Been watching Spider-Mans. All of them, dude. I think I talked about this last week, but Andrew Garfield is pretty cool, and Tom Holland is my favorite. The Tom Holland ones are my... Yeah, they are my favorite. Tobey Maguire changed my life, and as I talked about last week, I thought I was going to be Spider-Man. Like, I was gearing up to be Spider-Man when I saw those movies. But the Tom Holland ones, they're just... I think it's that modern touch. I think it's the modern touch with the modern acting and whatever. Pretty fun. Pretty good.
Island boy.
Did you know the Island Boys, they like make out with each other? I think they bang each other out. I think the Island Boys are banging each other out, dude. Because I was on somewhere, Twitter or Reddit. I was on some terrible place. You just happened to see a video of the Island Boys kissing each other. Weird, dude. Really weird. Also, they did a show and they performed Island Boys and got booed off stage. So that was pretty cool and satisfying. The booing off stage, not the making out, not the incest. Well, can I say the word incest in the first 10 minutes? Just made myself uncomfortable. Let's see, dude, what else? I have nothing written down. Honestly. This is going to be a 50-minute episode for real. I've been trying to stop saying it's going to be a short episode, but it is going to be a short episode. Also, shaved my head bald. I mean, not bald, but I did the half guard. I usually do the number 1 guard closed, and I did the half guard this time. And my shit is low, dude. Skin low. Skin low, dog. Let's see. What else? YMH Live. I haven't seen it. I'm scared to watch YMH Live, even though it's my favorite podcast. Your Mom's House podcast. Sorry. Your Mom's House podcast live number 10 featuring Dan Soder. I have not watched it, but I might do that tomorrow night if I'm still able to rent it. But I'm so scared because there's what they call the heavy segment, which is, 10 to 20 minutes of horrific injuries and deaths. So that's real as hell. And I don't want to see that part. Don't want to see it. But it's in there. I don't even know what it cost. But shout out to Your Mom's House podcast and Tom Segura, who's also getting a Netflix series on Netflix of original IP. So that's cool. Probably definitely my second favorite comedian. Also, not a favorite, Anthony Schultz watched his special. I think I said this last week. Watched his special Life. It's themed, which American comics normally don't do. It's about him and his wife, the struggle they had to have their child, but they had their child. And it was so funny. I hard belly laughed out loud, and I cried out loud, but I also hard belly laughed out loud, brother. So that's cool. I've been listening to The Wall, Pink Floyd on vinyl, and The Wall's one of those albums where you forget that it's a masterpiece. Every single side, there's 4 sides. Every single side, dude, it is a damn masterpiece. Because everybody goes to Dark Side of the Moon, which I love, or probably Wish You Were Here, which I love, or honestly, Animals? No, people definitely listen to The Wall more than Animals. But it's a masterpiece. There's songs in there that you just forget about. And then when you're listening to the album in full, those songs just really stand out, dude. There's a lot of funky, like, rhythm on that album. And it's deep. The lyrical content is deep. But the lyrical content for every Pink Floyd album is pretty deep, brother. Anyways. I've also been playing chess. I play a lot of chess. And the thing about chess is you start to think you're getting good. You start to get pretty confident in your playing. And then you play someone or something that is significantly better than you. And it just puts your ego right in check. Shout out to Alec. He might listen to this still. I don't know. But I've been playing him over text. And the first game we played was the first game of chess I had played in a long, long time. And it was a stalemate game. It went on forever. It was a stalemate. I wasn't efficient. I wasn't accurate. I wasn't calculated. And neither was he. The second game we played over text, I won. In an okay manner. It wasn't a demolition at all, but I won in an okay manner. And now we're in the middle of a game. I feel like I'm winning. He might feel the same. But aside from that, I play my phone. Shout out to the app Chess Tiger Pro. I paid for it. I had the free version for a long time, and then I paid the $6.99 for the paid version. And it is worth it. Also, you can go look at the games of Grandmasters, which is pretty cool, dude. Anyways, I've been playing Chess Tiger Pro I started at 650 ELO. And the ELO rating is just a rating they do for players to see where you stand, amongst players. It's just a way to rank players. That's all it is. And 650 is pretty close to beginner. It's a lot closer to beginner than it is to Grandmaster. So I was doing that, playing that for a while, and then I was winning pretty consistently. So then I went to 700. And with 700, I win the majority of the time, but I still get beat sometimes. If I'm dumb or if I'm not attentive, it'll get me pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you ever had a dream?
Island boy.
I was switching between playing black side or white side. And I was winning like 7 out of 10 games. So recently I moved it to 750 ELO. And I lost in, I think, 6 minutes. Which is fast. That's fast. A game can go 40 minutes if you let it. So I got tore up from the floor all the way up. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep it on 750 and then just figure it out and get better. That's what I'm going to do. Playing chess, it's a good exercise for your brain too. You start to feel yourself strategizing in real life. You start to feel yourself get to the grocery store and be like, all right, if I do this at the grocery store first, then how efficiently can I get over here and then over here and over here to get the things that I need as efficiently as I can, and also take a pee and also get a coffee on the way out. It's the most efficient way I can do that. And that is, I believe, from playing chess. You get to Walmart, you're like, okay, there's too many people in Walmart. Way too many people. Too many people stop right in the middle of the aisle. Which, why do people at Walmart do that? Why do they stop right in the middle of the aisle to just observe the aisle from outside of the aisle? I'm sorry. They stop in the middle of the main walkway. You know what I mean. They stop in the middle of the main walkway to look down the aisle to kind of see what's in there and then keep going. And the thing about it is they're pushing a buggy, so it's hard to get around them. Why do people at Walmart do that? There should be a fine for stopping in the main walkway without at least getting over. Get on the shoulder. Turn your blinkers on and then get out of the way. Anyways. Chess has trained my brain to think efficiently so that when I get to Walmart, I have a plan of attack. I have a game plan for Walmart. And not checkers where I'm only thinking, what's my next move? I'm thinking, how will the next move affect the next 3 moves? And that's what chess is. And that's why once you go from checkers to chess, it's hard to go back to checkers. To play with an adult, and where 2 adults want to play checkers. Because I get it if like your little kid, your little daughter or your little son, they want to play checkers with you. That's fine. That's where they're at mentally. But 2 adults want to play checkers? Nah. No. And truth be told, I don't like most board games. I don't. Someone asked me to play Battleship over text, and I said, no, but I'll play chess with you. You want to play chess? Chess is just the most compelling. It's the most captivating. And it can be intense. And I know this is true for all board games, but it doesn't matter your physical strength or your age. And that's true for all board games, I think. But chess, and there's no chance to chess. There's no luck of the draw with chess. It is all skill. That's also another reason that I love it. Games that have too much chance in them make me furious. When you play Uno, you either have a good hand or you have a bad hand. And the ability to strategize when it comes to Uno is so diminished that you're almost just completely at the whim of the universe or God or that motherfucking Uno deck. And I hate that. Oh, I hate it. When you win, it feels wonderful, though. When you win, it's a thrill. When you see the disappointment and sadness in your opponent's eyes, it is nice. It is nice. But when you win at chess, you know that there was no chance. You won because you're smarter, you're more strategic, and actually, no, I won't say that. Smarter does not mean you're better at chess. You can have someone with a lower IQ who's just played so many games of chess. They're so familiar with so many positions that they're just better at the game. And that's true with anything that's skill set based. If you're a guitar player, you can study music theory in a book 4 hours a day for 10 years and just have this intense knowledge of music theory. But someone who plays their instrument 6 hours a day for 10 years is going to be better. They're just going to be better. Same with chess. lower IQ means lower IQ but played way more games means you're just more familiar with the game and you'll be better. You'll be a better competitor. However, if you have a higher IQ, you might you might become familiar with different positions faster than the lower IQ person and therefore get to their level or past it at a faster rate than they did. Point being,
I'm a just island boy.
Point being, what's this?
Master!
Have you ever had a dream?
Winning a game of chess is you won with skill. There wasn't luck. There wasn't divine intervention. There wasn't luck of the draw. There wasn't a reverse card that really jammed you up. You won because you were better. And I like that about chess. It's also one of the oldest games. That's not one of the reasons I love it, but it just is. There's a few games that are older than chess, but it's one of the oldest ones. And that's pretty neat. You know what I mean?
I'm a just
Pussy.
Well, I like that.
I'm a just
Pussy.
island boy. I'm a just
Pussy.
I'm a just
You're a pussy.
I'm a just
Bitch.
I'm a just I'm a just
Bitch.
I'm a just
Bitch.
I'm a just
Fuck what you heard!
I'm a just I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy.
Wow, was that so annoying? Let's see. I'm just killing time by talking about chess. It really is what I've been doing a lot. Whenever I sit on the toilet and take a poop, I play chess. And usually when I get home from work, there's a little bit of time where I'm parked in the driveway before I have walked in and I'm sitting there playing chess. I'm trying to do that instead of scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, and those are the only places I scroll. I get on Reddit sometimes. Let's see. My feet hurt and these shoes are too small. Oh, I ordered new work shoes. Hopefully they are fine. I got the Adidas Gazelle black on black leather, baby. I got leather shoes because they're easy to clean, and I get ketchup and ranch and beer on my shoes at work. So shout out to work. Shout out to the lady who lost her wallet at my work, and then she called and said, I'm certain, I know it's there. If someone leaves with my wallet, please stop them. I know my wallet's there. It's for sure there. I know it. And then the next day, she texted me personally and said, hey, thank you so much for looking. Someone actually brought me my wallet. And I asked her, oh, was it in the restaurant? And she ghosted me and didn't respond. So that means no, it was not in the restaurant. And she was overly confident in the fact of her wallet being in our restaurant. And I'm a little annoyed by it. Just a little bit annoyed by it. And I'm so hungry right now. I want coffee. I want eggs. I want a banana. I want an edible. And I want to edit. And I want to watch Kill Tony later. So shout out Kill Tony. And shout out Your Mom's House Live, which I need to watch, but I'm scared to. And shout out to Kane and Courtney. I went to their baby shower Saturday morning before work, and it was a beautiful time. It was at Kane's father's house, who I spent a lot of time at as a like a young teen, middle teens, late teens. Beautiful home. Very hospitable. That was the word I was thinking of. Very hospitable, very nice family. Their whole family's nice. They're having a little baby boy. So shout out to Kane and Courtney. Congratulations. Congratulations to Austin and Daisy. They just had their baby boy. And the interesting thing about that is Kane and Austin, they grew up very close. They're cousins and they grew up very close, hanging out all the time. And they both had two boys that are really close in age. So Shout out to them. That is awesome. Congratulations. I love you guys. Shout out Brandon as well. Brandon and Jenna, I saw them. They had their little girl who is 3 now. And they're doing good, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I love all them. I love all my friends. And I'm so proud of them. Everyone has families and, you know, they have these beautiful relationships and stuff. And it's just wonderful, dude. It is cool. And they had some wonderful snacks at that baby shower. And they had some fun games. So shout out to them. And shout out to Chess for keeping my brain occupied and sharp. Because I have not been reading. I swear, since I got a PlayStation 5, I haven't read. And I haven't even played the PlayStation 5 a lot in the past few months. So shout out to books. Shout out to Sony PlayStation 5. Shout out to Chess. Shout out to this podcast. Shout out to the latest breakfast I've ever eaten. Shout out to the Island Boys for that weird shit they do. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for being awesome. And shout out to everyone, dude. Let's see. You know what it is, baby. Like and subscribe. And make your bed. Brush your teeth. Do all the good stuff that you can. Live your life good. And don't eat too much butter. Don't burn your fingers. I have Rain-On, so my fingers go numb. And when I burn myself, I just couldn't tell that I was being burned as bad as I was. So don't get Rain-Ons. Don't burn yourself with Rain-Ons. And don't fucking be injured because it's the worst. I'm 3 fingers down, so don't be like me when it comes to how you treat your fingers. So figure that out real quick. Do the math on it. Get your calculator out. And make your bed and brush your teeth like I already said, and that's fine. So I love you guys so much. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome. Hold on, let me redo that. That felt standoffish.
Island boy.
If you're new here, welcome, dude. We get after it. Am I just hungry? What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I be friendly right now? If you're new... You know what, dude? If you're new here, dude, welcome, dude. I'm glad you're here. This shit is fake as hell. Welcome, dude. We get after it every Monday. If you're new, welcome, brother. Bitch! Oh, I did not mean to hit that. That was an accident. What was that? I did not mean to do that, new listeners and watchers. That was an accident. I can't control my burned fingers. If you've been here, I appreciate you so much. Y'all are real as hell. Y'all need to keep it real as hell. I might play ChatGPT and chess for Patreon. So shout out Patreon and making money. And that's it, guys. I love you. Bye.
if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so. 今日はこれまでにしましょう。